YouTube. Well, it's that time. I'm going to try to do a little bit of work here to the longhouse. So here's a few things I'm going to do. It's not necessarily right, but to get the job done. What I'm going to do is use this wood angle. Okay, this is a trim piece. Comes in 8-foot lengths, and I can use it on the inside or use it on the outside. And just to save time and effort finishing out these walls, I'm going to cut these to fit and fit it in this angle and use the same stuff here to put on the corners. That way I don't have to worry about doing all this finish work, and really all I got to do is cover up all my screw holes and do a light sanding and go ahead and paint it. Because I'm not trying to do a Bob Vila job. I'm trying to get it done and have it look respectable. Let me give you a little update on my wood burning stove. So pardon the mess. These are my kitchen cabinets. You know, this is what I operate out of. I know it's ugly. It is what it is. So here's my little stove. I've had fires in it twice. I've carried it outside and burnt it, and trying to get some of the stink out of it. It seems like whoever painted this with something, a coating or whatever, it off-gases some small little bit of chemical, and I'm just trying to keep getting it hot, and hopefully it goes away. So this actually right here is going to be the location for this little stove. What I'm going to do is get some pavers and make me a square platform in this corner. That way this stove, or if I ever get another wood burning stove, I'll have plenty of distance away from the walls. And what I'm going to do is take my pipe up here and do a 90-degree angle and shoot it straight out this window, and do another 90 with a clean out on the bottom of it and shoot it straight up above the trailer. That's what I'm going to do, and kind of changes my plans for what I was going to do with this wall, but it's okay. So yeah, so I got me some mud here, some all-purpose, what do you call it? All-purpose sheetrock, yada yada joint compound. And this is what it looks like. It's just kind of Play-Doh-y. And I know I'm no drywall professional, so don't think you're going to get any really good results by watching me do it the way I do it, because that's not the case. And this shit, as you can see, holding the phone and trying to do this is a pain in the booty hole. But again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just have to make it look better than it does and give me a pantry. That screw didn't sink. I remember having a problem with that one, but it's okay. Don't have to be beautiful. Let's get her done. Oh my God. It's the whole reason for having a countersink for your drywall screws is so you don't have to have a lot of mud on your wall, and you can cover your screw hose, you know, with the least amount of compound. This ain't too bad. But I suck. I totally just screwed this one up, because none of my screws, well, maybe a couple are sitting flat in the drywall. A lot of them are at an angle. Goodness, and I'm having to use more compound to kind of get a level bump over top of them. Maybe I can sand it down. I'm not trying to do like body work on a car and put filler on the whole panel and then go and block it with a big old block to get it all uniform. This is not happening. Oh my God, I'm terrible. I'm such a rookie, and I know better. That's the problem. Okay, now I got this hot mess. I got all my screw holes covered. I see a lot of sanding in my future. But I've got this seam right here where I just had to piece two pieces together, and it didn't have that natural or that manufactured little dip in it. So all this is 220 grit drywall, sandpaper for drywall. And I'm going to try to lower this edge right here. That way I can maybe apply some mud to it and feather it out and make it not look like a seam. Yeah, I'm not a pro, guys. I promise. I'm sure a lot of y'all probably know that by now. Yeah, there's Jamie, her messy couch. So I might actually dig this out a little bit. Hey, take a gander. I've kind of mimicked what's going on right here. Just a little. But, yeah, homes on homes. Your crew ain't got nothing on me, homie. This is a hot-ass hillbilly mess right here. Oh, well. Let's see if we can't polish this turd a little bit more. Now, what I'm going to do is start laying down some of this drywall tapage. And, let's get her all on there. Nice and deep black. Gotta get the compound or whatever in this little crack. Feel the crack. Get her on down here. Gotta have something for that tape to stick. And I know, folks, that ain't how you do it. But I'm far behind on getting stuff done. And it's gonna get done. Come hell or high water. Whether people like it or not. Oh, man. This video shows you how not to do it. But if you're a redneck, it's okay. Totally legit. Here's a little knowledge that I learned from a drywall buddy of mine. He said, you know that tape that you put on your butt joints on your drywall, it's got a crease in it. And I'm like, it does? He's like, yeah. Always crease your tape and make sure that crease is going in the crack. Or not in the crack, but the crease is towards the crack when you lay it in there and then you go back over it. Because if you don't, you'll have a little mountain edge that'll poke back out and could cause some issues. But, you know, if you're doing it like I'm doing it right now, you probably don't care. But I'm always trying to do it semi-correctly. So, yeah, this is probably going to be a big hot mess. But, you know, I'm going for quantity, not quality right now. You're looking at my boots, trying to come up with a game plan. What now? Do I really want to take the time and finish my corners? No, not really. Let's go to Home Depot. I think I've got an idea. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take my extra kerosene can, and we'll get that taken care of while I'm out. And I get to try out my new fake mask. It's more see-through than my ex-girlfriend's panties. Hey, won't you make your bed while I'm gone? Yeah, I'm talking to you. And the cat, too. Okay, so which one should I take? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo fuel mileage. We're going to take that one. So here's what I'm looking at. These are 1x2s. And if I cut these, I can make my own wall corners. And then if I wanted to, I could use something like this. This is like a 1x4 to go long ways and do the bottom and the top for the trim goes. So these are $3 a piece. I think I might need 10 of them. So what I got so far, they were out of the 1x4s that I could have used as the center trim piece. So I went ahead and got these 1x5s, and I can run this along the floor, the center wall, and where the ceiling meets the top of the wall. And I got to thinking about what am I going to use as far as the shelving. And I was like, well, I could buy one of these big pieces down here. They were $16 a piece. Or I could buy an 8-foot piece of this 1x8 knotty pattern board and use this as the shelf. And I can make the shelf as deep as I want and just fit it together. And I'd be able to get a lot more out of this one 8-foot piece. You know, in all seriousness, that's a lot of carrying capacity, I guess you could say, for a small 4-door car. I mean, I can hold twice as much in here than I could with the Infinity. If that was 2x4s, man, I could really load that down. That's pretty good. I'm again impressed with the Volkswagen Jetta. So yeah. Well, I'm doing a little bit of sanding. I'm not really worried if it's perfect or even close. I just want to get this wall done and get it painted and get done with this pantry. I'm tired of looking at it. But I got some paint, so let's go check his paint out. So here's the paint that I got. I told the girls that I just want a paint, you know, a gray, something simple. So I just picked Battleship Gray. It's not white. It's kind of light. We'll see how it does. Yeah, if it looks stupid, then oh well. It's just paint. I can always find something to paint Battleship Gray, I guess. So, it is what it is. We're going to give her a go. Okay. I don't think it's going to look too bad. Now, my drywall work's going to look like crap, but hey, it's okay. I don't mind. I just, like I said, I just want to get finished. Halftime's going to be behind the door anyway, so who cares? I don't. Oh, I don't. You know what? That don't look too bad. I think I'm digging this Battleship Gray. I think everything I paint now is going to be Battleship Gray. I'm going to let this stay, and I'm going to go back and get my big block sander and start blocking this out some more, trying to smooth this edge out. That way it blends a little bit better. Go back and repaint it. Drywall guys around the planet, probably in another universe, are going, what in the F are you doing, sir? That's going to be a lot of sanding. Oh my goodness. I'm going to sand my guts out trying to get this where it looks halfway decent when you run past it. So, but it is what it is. At least I'm doing the things. You know, a lot of people just watch these YouTube videos and they give me crap all the time, but yet they don't do nothing. All they want to do is sit on YouTube and criticize everybody else. All you're doing is sitting in front of the computer eating ho-hos and ding-dongs and judging everybody when you ain't done jack shit. So, well, that said, at least I'm doing the things. Every time I do something like this, I learn. I hope you guys maybe learn how not to do things. But it is what it is. So this is probably going to take till tomorrow to dry because it's a gob. I mean, it really is. I'm going to be blocking my guts out. Well, folks, I got this wall here done. I kind of got so involved in it, I kind of forgot to show you a little bit more progress as I went. But like I said, I just wanted to get the wall together and get the finished product. Like I said, I still got to do a little filling on the screw holes. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But yeah, so I think it Battleship Gray looks good. Although my sanding job still isn't perfect. Of course, I'm not using the right tools and trying to make do with what I got. But if I can remember tomorrow, I'm going to go and get me I want to say a trowel, but it's called a Hawking trowel, like the big square plate where I put my drywall mud on it, and a lot bigger blade. That way, you know, when I start making my filling in with the stuff, my edges, I can do everything the way it should be, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Miss the words, man. But yeah, I think that white and the brown floor is going to look good. Hopefully I can find something similar to it so I can use that in the kitchen. But yeah, I think all in all, it turned out pretty good. So you see how I used my 1x5 down here and up top. And then I've got this 1x2 right here around the edges. Then I'll run another one right here when it's finished, and then one here, and so on and so forth. But like again, it's not a homes on homes quality job, but I think it's gonna look nice nonetheless. So nothing else, gives me practice. This is kind of like my school, you know. The more I do, the more I learn, better I get. So hope y'all like this video. I'll see y'all later.